Imagine waking up at 92, feeling more alive than you did at 72. Your joints don't creak. You don't need help getting dressed. You remember birthdays, you laugh more, and you feel useful, even vital, to those around you. Now picture this. Just 7 years ago, Margaret Hayes couldn't even twist open a peanut butter jar without pain shooting up her arm. She used a cane, took over a dozen medications, and dreaded nights because sleep never came. But something changed, not overnight, but steadily through 5 simple morning habits that turned everything around. Not strict diets, not endless exercise, just small daily actions rooted in the wisdom of the longest living people on Earth, paired with modern neuroscience. If that sounds like something you want in your life or for someone you love, hit like right now to support our mission at Elderly Active Life. We post calming, practical tips for vibrant aging every single day. Let's explore the 5 habits Margaret discovered and how they helped her reclaim her life, her independence, and her joy. Habit 1. The light that heals. Margaret's first habit begins before she even touches her phone. At exactly 6:30 every morning, she sits by her east-facing window with a warm cup of lemon water and simply lets the light reach her face. No screens, no sunglasses, no distractions. She calls it her morning reset. Scientists call it circadian entrainment, and for older adults, it's crucial. As we age, our internal body clocks often drift. This can lead to fragmented sleep, afternoon exhaustion, and hormonal imbalances that affect everything from digestion to mood. But when your eyes, not just your skin, receive morning sunlight in the first hour of waking, your brain tells your body it's time to wake up and it's time to heal. It boosts alertness, balances cortisol, and suppresses melatonin naturally. Margaret used to toss and turn until 3 a.m., relying on sleep aids and espresso shots to function. Now, she sleeps 7 hours straight and wakes up feeling grounded. Don't have an east-facing window? 10 minutes outside, even on a cloudy day, has similar effects. Or try a light therapy lamp, at least 10,000 lux. Set 1 foot from your face. What direction does your bedroom window face? Let us know in the comments. Someone might have the same setup and a tip you can use. Habit 2, the memory garden. Next, Margaret picks up her little brown notebook, the same one she's used for the past 3 years. She writes 3 things she's grateful for. But here's the twist. Each one is tied to a vivid sensory detail from a specific moment in time. Not I'm grateful for my son, but I'm grateful for the scent of cinnamon rolls in Jason's kitchen last Sunday and how he hugged me while the dog barked at the oven. Why does this matter? Because sensory-rich memories anchor the brain. They create neurological strength, like scaffolding in an old house, reinforcing your mental resilience. Dr. Elise Thornton at Columbia University found that combining gratitude with memory recall boosts hippocampal function, the part of your brain responsible for both long-term memory and emotional regulation. Margaret says this habit helped her move through grief after her husband passed at age 83. She felt invisible and numb until she forced herself to remember one joyful thing a day. Some mornings I wrote about toast, she laughs, but it was warm toast with marmalade on the porch, and that image mattered. It brought her back into her story. If arthritis or vision issues are a challenge, use your phone's voice memo app. Describe 3 gratitude memories out loud and speak the sensory details clearly: sounds, smells, temperatures, textures. This is about reconnecting to your own life, not writing a novel. Habit 3, water before wakefulness. Margaret used to start her day like most Americans, straight to the coffee pot. But when she visited her niece in Hawaii, she noticed something peculiar. The elders there didn't drink caffeine right away. Instead, they sipped warm water, often with citrus and salt, first thing. Margaret asked around. It turns out it's a long-standing Okinawan practice. Now every morning before anything else, no coffee, no food, she drinks a full glass of warm water with a splash of fresh lemon juice, a pinch of mineral-rich sea salt, and sometimes a slice of cucumber or ginger. Why does this work? Your body wakes up dehydrated, blood thickens, brain volume shrinks slightly, joints lose their lubrication. This simple hydration cocktail restores fluid balance gently stimulates digestion and helps reduce inflammation. Within 3 weeks of adopting this habit, Margaret noticed her morning stiffness, which used to last over an hour, was mostly gone. It's especially helpful for seniors who struggle with joint pain or energy dips. The electrolytes help your cells absorb water rather than flush it too quickly, which also reduces those frequent bathroom trips. Here is a pro tip. Prepare it the night before. Leave it on your nightstand. Let the glass itself be your reminder. What's the first thing you drink each morning? Let us know below and consider swapping it for this revitalizing mixture for 1 week. Habit 4. The 8-minute activation. Before Margaret's feet ever touch the floor, she activates her entire body, gently, mindfully, and without sitting up. She does this in bed. This isn't exercise, it's readiness. Here's her 8-minute sequence. 1. Ankle circles, 10 in each direction. Jumpstarts circulation and wakes up your balance system. 2. Knee hugs, gently pull one knee to chest, hold 15 seconds. Loosens tight hip flexors. 3. Shoulder rolls. 10 forward, 10 back. Undoes curled sleeping posture. 4. Neck glides. Look left, right, up, down slowly. 5. Finger wiggles plus toe taps. 30 seconds. Stimulates blood flow to hands and feet. Margaret credits this habit for helping her avoid serious injury during a slippery fall outside her local co-op. Her increased mobility and proprioception, your brain's awareness of body position, allowed her to catch herself and avoid a hip fracture. If you have physical limitations, you can adapt this. Can't pull knees? Do slow leg slides. Shoulder pain? Just shrug gently. Arthritis? Only do the movements that feel good. Skip the rest. The point isn't perfection, it's preparation. Habit 5. The 5-minute ripple. Margaret's final habit is the simplest and most profound. She spends 5 minutes each morning deciding how she'll bring value to someone else's life that day. Not someday, not when I have more energy. That day. Sometimes it's calling her cousin to check in. Other times it's helping a young neighbor fix a typo on a resume. Or just texting someone a compliment she means. This daily intention to contribute has had extraordinary results, both emotionally and physically. Studies from the University of Chicago show that adults with a strong sense of purpose experience slower cognitive decline, stronger immune response, and lower levels of inflammatory markers. But Margaret didn't need research to tell her this habit mattered. She saw the effect in her community. Once she began showing up, even in small ways, people showed up for her. I thought I had nothing left to give, she says. Turns out I had more than I knew. Keep it simple, one act, one person, one moment of impact. Margaret's life, before and after. At 85, Margaret was on 13 medications, used a cane, and rarely left home. She weighed 34 pounds more than she does now and had an A1C of 8.1, dangerously pre-diabetic. Today, at 92, she takes only 4 medications. Her A1C is 5.8. She drives herself to local lectures, runs a backyard herb garden for the community, hosts a monthly book circle for retired teachers, and she's learning French for fun. The difference? 5 habits that she does every single morning. Not a miracle, just consistency. Which habit are you ready to try? Don't try all 5 at once. Margaret didn't. Pick one. Maybe it's the morning light. Maybe the gratitude notebook. Whatever speaks to you, try it for 7 days. And then, come back and tell us what changed. Like this video if Margaret's story gave you hope. Share a memory that makes you smile in the comments. Subscribe to Elderly Active Life for calming daily inspiration. Send this video to someone who thinks it's too late to feel better. Because it's not too late, it's never too late.